Group A to pit lane. That's Group Alpha to pit lane. Group A to pit lane. That's Group Alpha to pit lane. Group A to pit lane. That's Group Alpha to pit lane. Group A to pit lane. That's Group Alpha to pit lane.
Alright, we're at Queensland Raceway. This is the final of the Time Attack series. So round 5. This is the sprint track, and we want to try and see if we can get a time somewhere. I know you'll be able to see the lap timer up there. Basically, we want to see if we can get into the 54s. We'll see how we go. car every now and then. It's got this crazy weird thing with the traction control. And sometimes it just grabs the wheel and wants to put you into a wall, and unfortunately that's what happened just there. So, but at the end of the day, at least I got a good lap through. I just let the car cool down. I'll see if we get any more laps in on this session. Anyway, so we just run the car around, let it cool down. So our best was a 54.9 on that, which considering how hot the day is, as you can see, the intake temps are pretty high. I think we were seeing 60 something degrees intake temps, and that's with an upgraded intercooler, upgraded radiators. So this car has 3 radiators. It's all cooling packaged by PWR. It's got HK suspension with standard dampers. This car doesn't have a Motec in it. That's a plate that is meant for our Hyundai i30. But a lot of those sponsors are still relevant to this car, so we figured we'd throw it in here anyway. This car's actually got an ECU tuned by Visconti Tuning. It's an ECU tech. And we're putting out around 500 odd horsepower at the rear wheels. But in a day like today, it's probably pulling a lot of timing, so I don't think we'd be anywhere near that. So hopefully someone comes out with a better intake system on these, because the intercoolers are integrated into the intakes, which means that we're very limited as to what we can do. So for anyone who's just joining us, the way Time Attack works is it's not really door-to-door racing, although you can get a little bit of fun with some of the cars out there, but the general aim of it is that you get the best lap time that you can for yourself, and it's not considered door-to-door racing. And it's kind of a safer form of motorsport, so you can take expensive cars out here. You see a few cars there. There's an M4 CS there, there's a GD3, there's some M2s, there's a whole variation of awesome cars here today. But if it was door-to-door, you wouldn't see cars like this, generally, unless you're a professional race team. And these guys are mostly amateurs and people who just like to go out and have fun and test their cars, push it to the limit. There's a few Supras out here today, which is good to see. So as you can see in front of us, we've got 1, 2, 3 Supras. And that's because these are a seriously incredible platform. And as you've been seeing with this car, this has actually only got a handful of modifications. So it's actually, aside from the, hang on one sec. So we've got the ECUs tuned up by Visconti Tuning on an ECU tech. So yeah, we got the ECU in it, or the flash tune, stock ECU, and SPL control arms. We've got some Cusco front and rear strut braces as well now. Let me see if I'm in trouble. Am I in trouble?
Not in trouble. You're just standing up high there looking down at these as you're going out. And Jake noticed that the roof kind of looks like a butt cheek. I reckon you should paint a G-string. Just the and down the middle there.
Am I the arsehole in the car? You know we're live streaming, right?
That, but no.
We're live streaming, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, the roof does kind of look like, or so because there's some nipples on the roof, maybe.
No, man,
just the butt cheeks.
Just the G-string down the middle there. Just here to help.
Yeah, I know, mate. You're doing a bang-up job. That's Paul. He's the guy that organises these days. So in this car, like I said, we've got the PWR cooling system, so it's got 3 radiators, so one on each side of the front of the car. It has, what I might do is, if I can try and get the live view camera out of here, I can show you a walk around of the car. The ECU tuned by Visconti Tuning. It's got a set of Koya wheels with Yokohama A90 semi-slick tyres, and between the SPL control arms and the Yokohama tyres, that shaved off huge amounts of time off our lap times, just because from factory there's no adjustable camber on the front of these, which, as you might know, is a pretty important thing on the track. So when you're going around corners, the wheels will sit flat on the ground, which from factory I think they only run like 1 degree of negative. So we're running the factory suspension, so the sport button still hardens up and softens the suspension. It's still a little bit soft for my liking, but it is running HKS adjustable springs, so height adjustable springs. GT Auto Garage set this car up, and we've had a lot of help from other guys like MDS Fab, who've like put in some late nights last night. As for weight saving, we've got a Boost Logic exhaust, which is only around 9 or 10 kilos, as opposed to the factory exhaust is around 25 kilos. And we've got a Mega Life battery in the back, which is a lithium-ion battery. And that drops the, from, I think it's like 29 kilos is the factory battery, and this battery is 9 kilos. So a few little weight saving mods there. Next we'll be doing some race seats, so we should be able to drop another 50 or 60 kilos between those. But yeah, it's a fantastic package of a car. I'm absolutely loving it. And for around the mods we've done on this, not including things like aesthetics, like it's got a wing on it and a Rex Speed skirt kit. This car only owes around $10,000 in modifications, so if I can get this camera to stay going, I'll take you for a bit of a walk around the car before I shut the live stream. So our best on that one was a 54.9, top speed 213, 214, so we're down on our best, and we can sort of see, like if anyone wants to look at this, you can go to NatSoft, and then you can see what the race results are. So live race results. Let's see where we're placing. So the fastest car here today so far is M. McMillan. I'm not sure what car that is, but he's doing 54.7, and then we're coming in a 54.9. So not too bad. I'll be interested to see what car number 2 is. I need to go and find out what he's got and see if we can beat him. I'll take you for a walk around the car now, and then we'll cut the Facebook stream, but we'll probably keep the Twitch stream live for the rest of the day. So if you are on Facebook or YouTube, you'll probably see the Twitch streams a bit easier to watch, and that is at twitch.tv/StreetEffects.
Could I get Group Bravo to pit lane? That's Group B to pit lane. Could I get Group Bravo to pit lane?
So we will take you. Show you what we've got going on here.
That's Group B to pit lane. Could I get Group Bravo to pit lane? That's Group B to pit lane. Can I get Group Bravo to pit lane?
Alright, here we go. This is what we're in. These are the people that have helped us out with this car. GT Auto Garage put it together for us. It's got the PWR intercooler and radiator. Yokohama tyres, as you can see, A90s. I probably should have got straight out and checked the tyre pressures, but I was too busy talking. Koya wheels on there, they're 18 by 10 and a half front and rear, with a 295 35/18 tyre, and we've got the Cusco front and rear brace. MDS Fab has done added a exhaust shield and intake block off for us, and also helped fit up some of the equipment to it for us last night. Kiefer Wheels did the wheel alignment, so thanks to them for sorting us out, and it's got the Mega Life lithium-ion battery in there. Aside from that, the car's fairly stock. We've got the Rex Speed lip kit. Anyone wondering, that little green thing is a lap timer. And inside, as you see, we've got the custom steering wheel that came from Vivid Racing, and it's got a an OBD module there that gives us shift lights. And on the back with the Street Hunter carbon fibre wing. And on the exhaust, check that piece of art out. That's the Boost Logic exhaust system. Ooh, I melted our diffuser there.
Pit lane, bringing Group Bravo to pit lane. That's Group B to pit lane.
You can see there's a bit of a
Bravo to
selection
pit lane.
of different cars that come out. We've got the GD3 over there. It's a pretty hot day out today though. So we're going to drop back to 2 modems now, since I've walked away from the car, so it might get a little bit flaky. So let's see what car number 2 is. Oh, this is what we've got beating us at the moment. We're 0.2 of a second behind him, I think. Let's see car number 2 though. So, how's yours going? A bit warm out there, eh?
Grassy and warm.
Yeah. It's an M4 CS. It's a pretty trick piece of kit, that one. Nice little Lotus Siege. There you go again. Oh, are you going to tell these guys their roof looks like butts?
I'll save that for you. I thought you'd see the humour in it.
I don't mind, mate. It's too far to walk up the other end of the field. Oh, how's Callow? He's been all lame and stuck all the way over there with his air-conditioned trailer.
Yeah, that's it, man. They've gone full tent, air-conditioned trailer.
Yeah, that's not what racing's about.
No, that's right.
And he doesn't even get to go on live stream then. Alright, so we're going to head back to the car. I don't know if there's more than one person driving car number 2, because it now says number 3 on it. But that Evo, see what tyres he's running. Yeah, it looks like the same as we got. 265, 35, 18. It's a fast car. Alright, we're going to cut the Facebook live stream, but we're going to keep the Twitch stream going probably for the rest of the day. A90 world. Jade, you said you wanted to be on Twitch, didn't you?
What?
On Twitch,
I'm
remember?
on Twitch now.
Alright, I don't know how long until we're out, but we're just going to put this back on the little mount in the car and see what we're going to do next. I'll go check the Twitch chat for you as well, so I can see if anyone's saying anything. And this equipment, thanks to Roland7, he's hooked us up and helped us get all online. So if anyone needs to do any sort of live streaming like this, you know who to hit up.
Oil got to 127, but it does.
The oil got to 127. I didn't really watch mine this time. I might put the ECU tech on to log it this time instead of using just the OBD logger.
Yeah, it's not really quick.
I've still got the factory oil cooler as well.
As soon as I got to the pit, it was on to like 111.
What do you see intake temps at? What about your intake temps? What about your intake temps?
My button.
Intake. That's probably one that's important to keep an eye on. That'll be your factory cooler.
But even the
That time I was sitting in my 50s. I'm running 30, 31 hot.
it's different on depending on tire.
Yeah, you wouldn't run that on yours.
I'm running 32.
Yeah. I don't know what yours are meant to be honest. Alright, we're going to see if we can mount this live view again.
That's Group D.
Alright, so Group D's out, and then we'll be out. So we'll be out in around probably 10 minutes, so if you can hang with us. In not too long. I'm just trying to find somewhere for this battery not to go flying around.
Can I get Group D to pit lane? Pit lane. Can I get Group D to pit lane? That's Group Delta to pit lane. Group D to pit lane. That's Group Delta to pit lane. Group D to pit lane. Can I get Group Delta to pit lane?
I think that's secure enough in there. I've left one of my gloves. I've lost one of my favourite Sparko gloves, which is annoying.
Group D to pit lane. Can I get Group D to pit lane? Can I get? That's Group D to pit lane. Can I get Group Delta to pit lane?
Not too bad. Nah, it's just noise. It sounds good.
Delta to pit lane. That's Group D to pit lane. Can I get Group Delta to pit lane? to pit lane. That's group D to pit lane.
I saw Armin's coming as well.
Yeah, I invited him. I don't know. I don't think he's been on. Has he been on track before? No. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's a bit crazy.
He's been crazy on the road. He's driven all my cars, but he's like every time.
Really?
In my Ginny
That's
Ford,
group D to pit lane.
like full noise. I was like, oh my god, no.
We only get one more session in the street and then
Yeah.
they go Clubman today or
Then they switched to Clubman, yeah.
Group D to pit lane. Bring it Group Delta to pit lane. That's get Group Delta to pit lane. Barnacle, Group D to pit lane. That's Group Delta to pit lane.
Fuck man, I'm still missing. Nice.
So, if anyone was watching our or my personal Facebook and Instagram, which is Mark Truno or M Truno, one or the other, we got challenged to a roll race by McLaren Senna, and in my other white Supra, which is a JZ-A80, which is around when it's on full boost, but we never run it up that sort of boost on the track. We normally turn it down to around 22 to 26 pound. Anyway, so this McLaren, to beat it, we did the Fast and the Furious trick by getting nitrous installed. So you can see we got a NOS bottle there that's installed. It's getting done at next level. Not so much about top power, but we've done it mostly so that we can spool the turbo up quicker, because that McLaren's going to be to get off the line. Now we're doing it's a roll race, so we're not actually trying to beat it from a dig, but we're putting drag radials on it and run a little bit more boost, and we're going to put nitrous on it to see if we can get it to spool up a little quicker, and we'll see how we go. So if you want to watch tomorrow, we'll be live streaming that, so make sure you jump on and be aware that we'll be out and about tomorrow. Alright, let's see. Has anyone got any questions or about what we do? Feel free to hit us up. There we go. What's up, folks on Twitch? Hopefully we can bring some entertainment to you. I don't know what's going on with the American election, but it's or who's even won yet. But good luck, regardless, I suppose.
Could I get Group A to Group Alpha to pit lane? Group A to pit lane. Could I get Group Alpha to pit lane? A to pit lane. Could I get Group Alpha to pit lane? That's Group A to pit lane. Could I get Group Alpha to pit lane?
Fuck it. Map 4 and 6.
You don't blow the world to needs, hey?
Digits.
A to pit lane. Pit lane. That's Group A to pit lane. Can I get Group Alpha to pit lane?
Alright, that's us, folks. We're about to head out.
A to pit lane. Can I
Well, only one view of camera, bros.
That's Group A to pit lane. Can I get Group Alpha to pit lane?
Chase down the GDR this time.
Have fun, mate.
Cheers, bro. Yous too.
That's Group A to pit lane. Pit lane. Can I get Group A to pit lane? Group Alpha to pit lane.
Today, got one glove mark. Probably should have put some fuel in. We're down to 1/3 of a tank, and these have a bit of a reputation on hard cornering. It's a fuel surge, so I probably should have paid a bit more attention to that. I'm going to chase down Dylan in this R35. See how we go. go see what is happening over here. So that session we weren't doing. As you saw, I had a bit of an off-road experience, which wasn't ideal. Let's go see what's going on with the CMA car. They're all something keeps, every time I'm over, something keeps hitting me on the back of the feet, which isn't good. I'm worried that something got under the accelerator, or the brake. I don't know what's down there. Whew. GoPro battery. Yeah. Didn't get stuck on anything. I don't know what it caused, it kept hitting me on the back of the foot. So anyway, on that session there, unfortunately, as I said at the start, I didn't put fuel in the car. Onto high G corners, it was cutting out, unfortunately. So I'm going to go back into the pits. Oh, we got smoke coming off the brakes as well. Hopefully you guys like to see some try and do this a little bit more often. We're working on getting it so that we can feed this telemetry and lap timing straight to the camera. Alright, so we're going to I think we're going to brake for a little bit. They're going to swap track layouts. I'm going to check my tyre pressures and let the car cool down for a little bit. And then we'll be back out again for the different layout. But that, I don't know where that puts us. I think it puts us at the top of the class, but we didn't number one spot for those laps because we didn't get a better time than the last one, unfortunately. See what Dylan got in the R35 GTR. See if he knocked us off that spot. Oh, no, he didn't quite knock us off. So he's still 0.12. So we managed to take out the GTR R35 for the day. The only thing that's beaten us so far is the Evo with a 54.7. which is an impressive time in this very, very hot day. We're about to put some fuel in the car right now. And then might go grab some lunch. I don't know. No time for lunch. Get some muesli bars here though. Alright guys, I'm just going to put some fuel in this car.
Can I get Group B to pit lane? That's Group. Can I get Group B to pit lane? That's Group Bravo to pit lane. B to pit lane. Can I get Group Bravo to pit lane? That's Group B to pit lane. Can I get Group Bravo to pit lane? Calling Group B to pit lane. That's Group Bravo to pit lane. Can I get Group B to pit lane? That's Group Bravo to pit lane. Get Group B to pit lane. That's Group lane. Can I get Group B to pit lane? That's Group Bravo to pit lane. Can I get Group B to pit lane? That's Group Bravo to pit lane. Can I get Group B to pit lane? That's Group Bravo to Group B to pit lane. That's Group Bravo to pit lane. Group B to pit lane. Can I get Group Bravo to pit lane?
Let's get this camera in a different location.
Calling Group B to pit lane. Group Bravo to pit lane. Group B to pit lane. Now we get Group Bravo to pit lane.
Fuel.
Group B to Bravo to pit lane. Calling Group B to pit lane. Now we get Group Bravo to pit lane. Final call, Group B to pit lane. That's Group Bravo to pit lane. Now we get Group Bravo to pit lane. Pit lane. Now we get Group Bravo to pit lane.
That? It's a bit hot. It's a bit hot today. Really fucking hot out there. Track temps are pretty much through the roof. It's like 40 degrees or something. Yeah. And the track will probably be like 50 plus. Struggling. I think one of these bags might have some sunscreen in it. It's too late. Totally burnt the crisp down. sports mode. Oh no, I put it in auto mode, so adaptive suspension and
I'm absolutely, yep.
oh yeah.
I think this goes.
Yeah, I know.
It's touchy.
That's like 35 pound of boots. 35 pound of boots.
That's disgusting.
Vibes. And they're compound boosted.
Yeah. That's disgusting. The seat's like a fucking couch.
Huh?
The seat in that couch.
I wanted to take it around here one day. I brought it out really. Like, maybe when I. Well, if you've got it tomorrow, we can take it out tomorrow.
What are you doing with that car? Checking it, testing it. Runs a better time than the RX-7, I wouldn't be surprised.
What did you run?
60. Oh, 59, 60.
Yeah, you
That was a fucking surprise.
So if you're stripping the RX, what are you going to do for it? Are you going to strip it?
I'm just pulling motor out.
I thought you were selling the car.
There's just too much time invested into that bad boy. You know when you see a car, it's like, I don't know, I've had a lot of RX-7s, and every time something goes wrong, I've always just kind of moved it on with my fucking. It's going to put something in it that's just exactly what I want, and it's just going to do everything.
What are you going to do in the tires?
Probably K-Series. Okay, Ford Turbo K-Series. Turbo. I'd like a supercharger, it just made that sexy whining noise.
Yeah, I know.
That's always limited for like whatever.
That's why I want to do the back. Be good. Turn that off. Good idea.
There's more fucking complications.
So Scott from Next Level sent me a picture of the 90 installed.
No,
Well, the model's in at least.
that's not bloody. Like I said, you're driving it, you push the button, you're fucking flawful.
The rod couldn't come knocking. How'd you go?
Like 58.7.
58.7. Good job, mate.
Fuck yeah.
It was working. Yeah, it was up. Did you watch the live stream? It's still streaming now. I even told you it's on Twitch. And it's so you could have watched the whole. Sorry? Yeah, well, there you go. You can, if you want, you can go wandering around with it.
That's group D to pit lane. Can I get quick delta to pit
Sorry?
lane?
Your name on Facebook, Mike Wilder.
Oh, did you rename it? It doesn't tell me. You can write like fucking I like shit also.
Pulling group D to pit lane. Delta to pit lane. That's group D to pit lane. Can I get quick delta to pit lane?
64?
Yeah, oil and cooling one.
Right, I'm gonna, yeah, this time I'm gonna play the ECU tech in the log proper.
And it was the Mach 4, so I'm more boost. It felt like I almost lost a couple of times, so I was like, because I need to get used to when it's
Group
so harsh.
D to pit lane. Can I get group delta to pit lane? That's group D to pit. Delta to pit lane.
I don't know, man. I just didn't want to lose to a Ute, so I was just like, just go. When you got 60 euro, his mirror came up and he was like,
How did your mirror come on?
D to pit lane. That was get group delta to pit lane. Group D to pit lane. Can I get group delta to pit lane?
Then the next lap I fucked it up because I was like,
I can do it.
I'm so happy.
58. How's, what's Wayne getting?
We've left like literally 58.70, 58.72 and 58.
Pulling group D to pit lane. That's group delta to pit lane. Can I get group D to pit lane? That's group delta to pit lane. Final call. Can we get group D to pit lane? That's group delta to pit lane. It's the final call. Group D to pit lane. Can I get group delta to pit lane? Group Delta to pit lane. Group Delta to pit lane. Group D to pit lane. Let me get Group Delta to pit lane.
You there, bro. And you can see how sketchy I was. Sure, yeah. You see me like almost. You're not in a different combination. I'm on the straight.
Camera back in the car. How are you going with the A050s?
Yeah, they're good. The mirror thing came off.
Your mirror? Well, how? Caps on it already? So your mirror's totally stock?
No, just the mirror part. Not
Yeah, but your actual mirror's stock.
this. Yeah. Only this part fell off.
But how?
Mid-track, yeah.
And you've never had it off? You didn't...
On the back straight, I was just like, I just heard a bang. I was like, huh? I was like,
Did it damage the car?
I think so. I don't know. It was cracked now, but
Fuck.
my phone, I was like, what's the go? He's like, oh, you can bring it in, but I don't know if I can apart or not.
Are they going to hold you liable for it, or will it be under warranty? Sorry?
I told him I'm on the highway. So I guess I'll probably go to GT, switch back the wheels first, and then go back.
This is live streaming. You know this? That's copped it. I went off track.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I've got that
PPF.
on there from Solar Style.
Yeah.
I came off at turn 2, which is a bit nasty because there's like all that water on there. And so I went right around the water so I wouldn't get... Yeah, I deliberately went around that water. So I drove to turn 6. Sorry, not turn 3. I went the wrong way so that I didn't hit the curb and bend a wheel like I did last time. Glass mirror thingies. Like last time, they'll be out of a machine. They're done now. They've been done. They've had 4 machines. So there won't. There's not going to be any more after this. Yeah. Notice that they've got like little cracks through them. Yeah, they're the last one. Put them right on the limit of legal thickness. So they said that's the last. That's it. So DBA said they were going to do us up a set of the 2-piece. Hopefully they come out before too long. Yeah. I mean, I'll at least do tomorrow's day. I'm not going full out tomorrow. I'm just going to muck around. Plus ME20s. They're actually pretty good, man. Quite impressive cars. There was I ran out of fuel. That's why like my last lap times, like every time I came into like turn, it just like if you're below, so if it's on 3 bars on the dash, you have to you basically just pull in because we were running out of fuel coming around that turn. There's a big U-turn there. Or back onto the straight, it just ran out of fuel and then it just like dropped back down to like 3,000 RPM. So sorry. That's exactly what the RE7 do. You get to I wouldn't do that, but I suppose they're not designed to have tyres like this. Yeah. So you just got to make. I don't know. Well, I went down. So from whatever it took to go from home to here, down to a third before I went that last section. So it's a 46%. Yeah.
You're right, man? What happened? I was hoping to get my sway cars in. I want to go. I'm going to take the 38 later. The only reason I didn't take that last time was because playing up. You go. Yeah, we got to reach. Yeah, I'm actually. When did we pull things up? Yeah. The front wheel drive. Yeah, it's just a great catch. Yeah, I know. The problem is like when you get on in first and second, you have to break use. That's going to go. Yeah. No, it's good fun though.
Group A, pit lane please.
All right.
Alpha to the pit lane.
It's done, man.
So you've got your trophy? I'm actually probably also, I'm almost lucky the Porsche didn't turn up because I'm off my PB.
Alpha to pit
That
lane.
last session out there
Group
ran out of
A,
fuel.
Alpha.
Make sure
pit
you've got
lane,
more than
please.
3 bars of fuel.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise you will run out of fuel, which is what happened to me.
You haven't done 54s and 80s anyway. Last one you did before.
I don't remember. Two, like three bars on the dashboard.
We just don't know if Simon's guy is going to turn up in the Avo.
Which car?
His competitor, we don't know if he's going to
Oh, okay. Ask Ruzik if he's doing passo laps during the break.
Hey?
See if Ruzik's doing passo laps during the break, he can jump in.
I'll wait for him to go over there.
Huh?
What did you hit?
Oh yeah, I went off track.
Just before?
Yeah.
When the fuck did that happen?
Turn 2.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. The Advan Yokohama's on. sure what's going on there, but misfiring and just not giving us any power down the straights, which was weird. But we've got the data logging going on, so I'll send it off to so that they can find out where we're having some sort of issue. I did just put different fuel in. It still says that it's E48, so it should still tune. I'm not sure what's going on there, it's weird. Best time, I think our best time here is a 57, so we're fairly far off our PB, over a second and a half off our PB. 59.0. It's not ideal. We're getting very high oil temps. We used 8 litres of fuel. Maximum 215 k's an hour. Air outlet temps. What do we got in here is our intake air temps. Intake air temps got up pretty high on that one, so that could have been it. We were seeing 70s in our intake temps, maybe that's where it started to get upset. We're good at 100 degrees. Send this off to our cooling guys. Whew. So 59. Not where we want to see it. I'd like to see it considering the weather. I don't expect us to get a PB, which is 57.6 I think is our PB around this track layout. So we're off by 1.4 seconds, 1.5 seconds. How you going? What's up with your car?
Broken.
What happened to it?
Gear position sensor.
That happened before.
Yeah. He so we replaced the wiring and then
Bravo to the pit lane. B to the pit lane. That's Group Bravo to the pit lane. Calling Group B to the pit lane. That's Group Bravo to the pit lane. B to the pit lane. That's Group Bravo to the pit lane. Calling Group B to the pit lane. That's Group Bravo to the pit. Can I get Group B to the pit lane? That's Group Bravo to the pit lane. Calling Group B to the pit lane. That's Group Bravo to the pit lane. Can I get Group B to the pit lane? That's Group Bravo to the pit lane.
This is obviously got a little bit warm, and yeah, my center cap is no longer with us. It's gone to somewhere better.
Calling Group B to the pit lane. That's Group Bravo to the pit lane. Can I get Group B to the pit lane? That's Group
Hoping it has more clearance. So you see my exhaust? Fuck it. That's an expensive day, man. So you had a full day book, did you? No. You had a full day book?
Last calls. Can I get Group B to the pit lane? That's Group Bravo to the pit lane.
Yeah.
Pit lane. That's Group Bravo to the pit lane.
Well, I'll figure from your campaign into my campaign, and I'll just pay you back. I'm gonna go back.
All right, cool. What was that, mate?
Last call.
missed what you
Can I
said.
get Group B to the pit lane? That's Group Bravo. Can I get Group B to the pit lane? That's Group Bravo to the pit lane.
All right, folks, we just we'll leave the live stream going, but we've just got to go and talk to some people, so you can maybe.
I reckon Rick Ashley fucked me. I gave up, mate. I even had a slap. I even had something else for you, but I didn't.
Final calls. Group B to the pit lane. Can I get Group Bravo to the pit lane? That's Group B to the pit lane. Can I get Group Bravo?
Show him your wheel cap. What?
I don't even know where it is. It's gone now.
Is it down? Oh, yeah.
Delta. Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, that's the centerpiece. Yeah, the coil ones do that, man.
I actually did see one now just floating around out on the track.
When I picked mine up here, they had a Ferrari 4 years old. I went to QR and went like 2 miles down the back straight.
Yeah, I expect that to happen normally. Like last time I was out here, I took them off, and then I like scratched my wheels doing it. So then this time I just my bad. that one, yeah, I started going. It wasn't impressed with me.
Day, but I just didn't expect it to be like with the stock seat. I'm just holding on, pressing against the door of the transmission tunnel with my knees. I'm like, I'm just like fingertips now. Like, and it feels like I feel more safer, like comfortable at a higher speed. Yeah, you just see.
Well, it's great because it took out, so there's 3 minutes to say the occupancy sensor, so I'm on, it don't dig at me on my seatbelt's on.
I got a passenger call online as well. It's the and because it's all connected through the seat, like that. Don't open the bonnet, you're going to hit a pedestrian.
Calling Group D to the pit lane. To the pit lane. Can I get Group D to the pit lane? That's Group Delta to the pit lane. Group D to the pit lane. That's Group Delta to the pit lane. Group D to the pit lane. That's Group Delta to the pit lane. D to the pit lane. Can I get Group Delta to the pit lane? That's Group D to the pit lane. Can I get Group Delta to the pit lane? Can I get Group D to the pit lane? That's Group Delta to the pit lane. Group D to the pit lane. Can I get Group Delta to the pit lane? Final call, Group D D to the pit lane. That's Group Delta. Group D to the pit lane. Can I get Group Delta to the pit lane? Cool. Pit lane. Can I get Group Delta to the pit lane? That's Group D to the pit lane. Can I get Group Delta to the pit lane?
When you think about it, it's less than 100 per cylinder, so it should be fine. And I mean, the torque is impressive, to say the least. Just go forward on the edge, just go down a bit. Oh, that's titanium. My manifold looks like that, but the rest is a lot of pieces.
Okay, so what will that do? What I'm trying to do? Because obviously the streaming. It doesn't matter, mate. I had the race control guy come up to me and tell me that the lid of the Supra looks kind of like a big butt cheek. So while I'm streaming, it was somewhat entertaining. But okay. But yeah, just, if you could email me what you think would be the ideal situation for what I'm trying to do. I'll because I'm kind of a little bit between places right now, obviously at the track. Yeah. Yep. I just need current OBD and CAN. Yeah. So and then I can switch between the OBD on the other cars. Okay. Okay. And then what does it do that it doesn't?
Because I can carry more speed in the corner,
So it has like a modem or an Ethernet Wi-Fi connection or something like that that talks to a... Ah, okay. Uh-huh. Understood. Gotcha. But then you have to pay for the podium. Okay.
And that was your lines were terrible. Yeah, I was like, well, because I was like,
Yeah, man, I've got like right now. I've got 4 SIMs at the moment in my car, so I've got like I've got 4 modems in my car right now doing what I'm doing at this very particular point in time. So I'm glad the missus doesn't watch these streams. It's all good. You're not on speaker. Cool. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll just send me the comparison and what you think will be the best option for me, because I'm a little bit. I probably can't make that decision right now. Just. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right, mate. Well, I'll do that. I'll set a reminder. Because I've probably only doing another 1 session out here because it's fucking. Not hitting it, so. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you very much, and I will. Feel free to have a look at our Twitch channel or our YouTube. And if you're not go off track on this next session.
Could I get Group D to
Alright,
the
mate.
pit lane
See you later.
for a restart? That's Group Delta to the pit lane.
Good, mate. How are you? I'm back.
Yeah. D to the pit lane for a restart. That's Group
Oh, yeah?
Delta to the pit lane for a restart.
Yeah, I am.
Where about?
Warrandyte.
You're joking.
Ah, it's like
Croydon.
really? Yeah. So East.
Yeah, wow. Oh, so you out where Richards are. Jimmy Richards and...
Oh, probably.
Yeah, they live out that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And Johnny Farnham.
D to the
You never know that.
Oh, there you go.
Delta to the pit lane
Yeah, so
for
yeah,
a
no, I've brought
restart.
the on the life. Went to
Group D to the pit lane for a restart.
Sorry, just 1 sec. I'm just trying to find my drink.
I was in the Victoria Mini Club, so I used to race mini cooper races.
When I was a kid, I used to go to Phillip Island. I was in Holden Sporting Car Club.
Oh, nice,
So,
nice. Yeah.
There's always nothing's changed though. I'm morning trying to fix the car or do something, then going to the track half asleep.
Yep.
Then driving home and falling asleep.
Yep.
Yep. So nothing's changed since I was 18.
Yeah, so, the little flying bricks around Wilton and Cotton Park. And
Yeah,
and
I
all
love that
those-
video of the little Mini with the Mustang.
Just a reminder,
Yeah.
Group
That's a
D to
sick
the pit
clip.
lane for a restart.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd get back into it. Doing some sprints. I got the little black 125 out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's one series.
How you going?
Good. I've had a tune, stage 2, so I'm getting 80 horses. I want to get to 300. What do you think? 4-cylinder turbo.
Okay.
The B48. Yeah. Yeah, it goes all right. Yeah, Bentley drive this week. Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's Donvale.
Yes.
I think it's Donvale.
Donvale.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it Donvale? Is that?
Donvale or Templestowe?
No, I think it might, because it's like halfway in Doncaster and whatever, so it's I think it was like, yeah, I think it's Donvale.
Yeah. Wow.
And then I went to primary school St Anne's. And in, I can't remember what suburb. Yeah, half the reason I moved up here is because the cops out in Oxford. Remember they were just get in trouble from this cop who was out there. I can't remember what his name was, but he had like this reputation. He'd go to anything to do with car meets, and then he would just defect to EPA everything. So I already had a defect. Basically impervious. You get another one.
Yeah.
So I had a defect notice. Anyway, I'm driving along. This cop pulls me over. 5 in the morning. I was back to someone's house. 6 in the morning or something. Just before. And then he was so adamant. He's like ripped to U-turn, skidded cross grass, chased me the other way. He was like, he had an accident trying to just pull me over and got black at me too. And then he got so mad that I only had defects. The second defect no and EPA. So I ended up having 2 defects and an EPA on my car.
That's bullshit.
So, and then, yeah, so
I thought the Ringwood coppers were.
city cop. I don't know what his name was. There was this one particular copper that was just...
There was one in Ringwood called Sergeant Tilly. And, oh man, back in the day, he did something wrong. He'd bring him back to the police station.
Really?
Yeah, so you can't show bruises.
Okay.
He fucking beat you. You know what I mean? Oh no, even Connie go there now in Melbourne. That's why, I mean, Mum, they still live in Melbourne. My sister's in Baywater, and I moved up here with my wife in 2010.
Yeah.
And we built a house in Bass Road.
Where's that? Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we don't have kids, so we just do what we want. Get back into it. When you get the up there, I was looking at the height on Diane when they first come
Yeah,
out.
they're good. We've just got we just got a motor check on our one, and now we just got it back 530 newton meters and.
She's got, I remember when you first got it, there was no technology.
Yeah, they're fucking quick now. Power tuners on ECU for it. It took a little bit to get it going right. It was attractive for the front wasn't running E50, which is the same as what this is on. Yeah, so.
Friendly reminder, it's a really hot day. Just remember to keep them oil fluids and pretty much every fluid you got topped up.
We had to put the TCR motorsport fuel pump on it. So when we put that on, it gave us an extra like 100 newton meters of torque.
So no, I went up one doing happy laps. Junior, whatever, but yeah, I had it. So, they're a good car.
Yeah, no, they're good fun.
They're a lot of fun. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
It's a bit warm for
Oh man, I should have picked the morning for, you know, like.
Oh, you're going to hit the Arvo.
Yeah, with the Arvo.
Oh, man, I always do morning, even if it means I have to like. But I'll do it so that I can get the. Even then, the track temps this morning were pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon it's probably 50 something degrees on the track out there at the moment. I think the weather here.
So your temps all right, Miguel?
No, terrible 70, 60 So it was starting to get into like tech mode on that last lap. So.
Could I get group A to the
Cheers,
pit
mate.
lane?
Engine is at operating temperature, connected to OBD.
Alright, let's see and hope we can get ourselves something better. We were pretty shameful in the last session. It wasn't 59 was my my best lap last time, and we need to go for a my PB's at 57, but this temperature, this is going to be probably up pretty high. So I'm going to expect, well, I'm going to hope we get some decent times, but I'm going to expect it's going to be a bit. Theo, yes, my tyres, I'm only going to do one more session. I'm getting told off for doing too many laps. Alright. Yep, the aircon is off this time. I remembered that. It's kind of annoying. I don't know what I've done with my other glove. Alright, so we got our lap timer up here and our temps and everything over there. This is probably going to be our last session because we need to actually go do some normal work. Go back to GD Auto Garage and see how our other Supra is going. some reason we've got orange lights flashing. I don't know what's going on. And we're being red flagged, so we're going back in. I don't know what's happened. I think there's a car off the track. Maybe it blew its engine. So I'm going to try and stay off the racing line. S14. Doesn't look like there's any oil on the track at least. So we'll be back out. Hopefully as soon as that guy gets brought in, we'll be back out again.